Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're here with May. It's been a while. Japanese waifu, tagging in. Where are we, babe?
We are at a very cool shop near our shop.
Yeah, it's literally like 2 minutes down the road that way is our shop.
It's called Fireballs.
It's called Fireballs. This is actually a topic that we've been wanting to cover for a very long time. And usually we cover a lot of, Japanese cars, and this is how much they're selling for in Japan and all that type of stuff. But the grass is always greener on the other side of the fence. And as you have seen in previous videos at Daikoku PA and whatnot, the young people here have been buying American cars. And probably most of them are coming from this car yard right here. So, for those of you in America, we're about to do a car price check. We're gonna see how much these cars are selling for in Japan and show you what's available.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
May's actually really hyped because I think, is this your first time checking out cars, like American cars?
Yes.
All right, well, let's have a look at what we got here. Starting off in the front, we got some Mustangs, we got some Corvettes. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna be doing my best because obviously, I mean, this could be a Ferrari or Lamborghini for all I know. No, I'm joking. All right, so obviously I know my Japanese cars more than I do my American cars, but help me out in the comments. If I get anything wrong, please let me know. But let's start off with this one. So I believe this is a C7, maybe? Maybe? Is this, what is this? What's it have here?
It doesn't have any.
It doesn't say anything. It's a 2014 year Chevrolet Corvette, and it's for 6.93 million is we'll say it like that. Yeah.
And
it's done 33,000 kilometers. That's actually pretty good. So
nothing.
For those of you wondering, I guess with the current US exchange rate, if you want to know what this is in USD, we're going to quickly look that up. The current exchange rate puts that at about 44,800 US dollars. Not bad. Honestly, not bad, especially for here. You guys need to understand, like when Japanese cars, they may be cheaper in Japan and they go over there.
Manufactured.
Yeah, they're not manufactured here. So these are an import car here. So the pricing probably will be a little bit more than what you're used to in the USA, but that's because this is Japan.
Dude.
Also, it's a 6.2 liter. How road registration and everything works in Japan is it's by the literage of the engine, or the CCs, right? So the more CC, the more you pay in road tax. So it's kind of interesting.
The plates too, on what numbers it's gonna be.
Oh, true, yeah, because the numbers at the top of the plates also dictate like the size of the engine and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super interesting. 460 horsepower, this bad boy.
Good.
It does look nice. The leather interior. One thing I've noticed is I think a lot of these are automatic. And then over here we've got this Mustang, and this thing is for 6.55 million yen.
It's not much different from this one.
No, it's really not that much difference. What's interesting though is this thing is pretty much brand new because it only has 6,600 kilometers on it. 435 horsepower, that's pretty good from the factory. 5 liter, 5,000 cc's. These are kind of nice. The newer Mustangs are actually kind of epic. I really like them. They look super aggressive. Not bad.
Looks so cool.
Yeah. What's also interesting is obviously I think a lot of these cars have like kilometers on the dash instead of miles, or they digitally like are able to change it and add it. I'm not sure if that's a requirement for Shuken or anything like that, or registration in Japan. This thing's cool. We were talking to the guy before about it. It's like a Shelby replica car. So it's a GT, I think maybe that's what they call it. You guys will have to help me out, but it's not a real Shelby is what they're trying to say. But this is for 3.5 million yen. And it says it has the V8 single overhead cam. Interesting. 319 PS, which is like 320 horsepower.
Looks so cool.
Oh wow, that actually does look kind of really cool. Yeah, that's really nice.
Oh,
automatic
man.
too.
I don't know, some things, I might want a Mustang.
You want a Mustang now? Let's head inside because this shop has actually been here for a very long time. It's got a lot of history. In fact, we'd really like to talk to them and see if they know anything about those C3 Corvettes we found in those rice fields. But this is sick. Is this? It's 4.89 Grand Sport 2010, 6.2 liter. So it'll be the LS3, and I think this is a 6. I think this is the 6.
How does it fit a 6.2 engine?
6.2 liter engine? How does it fit it?
How?
America. Vroom vroom. America. So yeah, this shop is actually crazy cool. Once we get inside, Look at their showroom. It's like we just walked into kind of like an American diner in Japan, but with American cars on display. It's actually really cool. I can take my sunglasses off now. It is so hot right now. Like, what would you say the humidity levels are?
120.
It's brutal right now. It's at least 100 Fahrenheit right now for sure. So we got a Corvette.
Supercharged?
This one is? Yes. Yeah, so this is a C7.
659 horsepower.
How much?
659.
659 horsepower. This thing would be a rocket ship. So this is a C7 Z06 package, I think it's called. I don't know. Help me out, guys. I'm learning.
Got a carbon arrow.
So cool. Were these rear engine? Was that these ones, or is that the C8 I'm thinking of? Huh. Very cool. Nonetheless, super awesome. Dude, they look like a fast car.
It does.
I bet you these would feel good. Having a look at the interior, starting to notice a trend. A lot of these cars are automatic, which is, I guess, makes sense because a lot of young people these days don't get their manuals license, which is sad. Hugo's definitely getting his license for a manual transmission. Got ourselves a Dodge Charger. If you guys remember, we did a bit of driving in these in the States. I got to drive a Scatback one when I was hanging out with Chris. I think that's what this is actually, isn't that? That little B thing mean it's a Scatback? It is! Scatback! I thought it was Scatback. So this is 8.74 million yen. What is that? What is that right now in USD? Let me quickly just punch that in, guys. That works out to be $56,000 and 542. You know, some change. You know what I'm talking about. I think that might actually be not too bad. Looking at this, it's done 31,000 kilometers. It's crazy how much power these things make from the factory, 485. Not as good as the C7, but this thing is massive. And it was actually a lot of fun to drive. These things spin the rear wheels really easily.
You guys gotta consider with the pricing, the shipping fee on top.
Oh yeah, shipping fee, import taxes, all that type of stuff.
I think it's very fair.
Yeah, so like, just like, I guess, you know, when you import a Skyline or like a Sylvia, you guys aren't just paying like the normal price from the auctions here. You've got to pay the duties, the customs, the shipping fee, the fee for the guy that found it for you in Japan and shipped it over to you, and everything else. Same thing here.
What's that thing on the back? Is that oh wait, no, that's just a reflection.
Oh, the seats are kind of nice. I didn't know they had the Scat Pack, embroidered logo. It's kind of nice. This is cool. I'd like to see you driving an Explorer, mate, because everyone's just going to think you're like FBI.
Oh, yeah.
FBI, boom, boom, boom.
No.
Man, these things do look cool.
I can even get on it.
It's huge. This is a baller status vehicle for sure here.
Is it?
Yeah. For sure.
And you need to choose what roads you need to go on.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Very cool though. This is 8.18 million yen. It's done 19,000 kilometers.
In the US.
Oh, this is only a 3 liter. So this would cost about, it's a 400 horsepower too. So this would cost about what it cost us for the 350Z.
Okay, yeah, that's the same.
For road tax.
2012 Ford Explorer.
Yeah. Let's see what that is. Let's punch that in. It's 52,900 US. That's not that bad.
I mean, that's how much it would cost.
Yeah, for pretty much a brand new car.
Brand new car.
Yeah, it's done 19,000 Ks, but once again, I mean, it's an import tax.
So I've been noticing all these American cars here, right?
Hmm.
They have this thing here. Like the
Oh, yeah. So how they do the VIN number stuff in Japan, in the USA is really, really cool. So the VIN number here has to like match the chassis VIN, and then there'll be the VIN number like all over the car in different places.
So you can't chop.
And people still do it, I guess, but yeah, it's to prevent that. May's Chop Shop coming to you soon. Oh man. All right, so this is the real deal GT350. This is a real Shelby. This thing's fire.
Absolutely.
It needs a barrier in it.
This is only, it's
Manual. This is the first manual car I've seen here. Very cool. Oh, I love the dash. It's cool.
5.2 cc.
Whoa, hang on a second. How is this more expensive than that? That's interesting.
What?
Interesting.
Oh, just by a little?
Yeah, the Ford Explorer.
That's
Maybe
a
this
new
has
one.
done more Ks. Oh, this has done more kilometers. Yeah, that one's a newer car. This has done 43,000 kilometers. Dang, 5.2 liter V8, 526 horsepower. It's kind of baller. What?
Have you seen the thing on the bottom where they put the thing?
We support muscle car.
No, muscular.
No, that's muscle car.
Does it?
Yeah, no, that's muscle car.
I read it. Muscular.
Muscle car fanatics.
Fanatics. Sorry. I thought it said muscular.
Oh, I love my wife, guys. All right, let's have a look over here. Looks like we got ourselves another Challenger. Or Challenger, I think over there was it. Was that a Charger or a Challenger? Hang on a second. I need to find out. No, this was a Challenger, not a Charger. Huh. Wait, do they look the same? Am I actually like tripping right now? Or did I just always call Challengers Chargers?
Yeah, I think that's what you did.
Uh-oh. Anyways, all right, so this is a Challenger. Learning new stuff. This is called the RT Plus Last Call Edition. This is a brand new car. This thing's done only 6,000 kilometers, mate.
Yeah.
This thing is brand freaking new.
It's the last call one, it says, so it's very rare. And it has all the options.
Okay, well let's punch it in right now because that's 9.86 million yen. That works out to be 63,787 USD. If it's as rare and as crazy as I think it is, maybe that's actually a great deal. 372 horsepower, V8, it's got a Hemi, 5.7 liter. You guys are all reading this, like probably already know all this info, but I don't, so I'm learning. Interior looks amazing.
Immaculate.
Automatic. Not bad. They're big cars though.
They are.
Huge. It's a flex to have a big car in Japan for sure. Definitely. If you had one of these and you rocked up to school or university in, you would be the coolest kid at school. Everyone would be wanting to hang out with you.
If you can go into the school with this car.
True. A lot of schools here don't even have car parks. Another Dodge. Is this a Challenger?
It's also
I like the white. Oh, it is a scat pack.
Yeah.
I kept calling it a scat pack.
No,
That's
it's
so
not scat.
funny.
Scat pack.
Yeah, so Challenger, RT, scat pack, wide body.
6.4.
Yeah, 485 horsepower. It's got the Hemi 6.4 liter.
This is a V8.
Yes, V8. 9.43 million. Jeez. Do you think you'd be able to drive one of these?
What do you mean, like?
Like on the
physically
street?
Able to?
Yeah, like if I bought this for you, would you rip it? It's $61,000, guys.
Would I rip it? If I need to rip it, yes.
Do you think you could drive on the left-hand side of a car in Japan? On the left-hand side of the
If it's
road?
an automatic, yes.
Okay.
If it's a manual, I'll probably
Manual shifting with your right hand for the 1st time does...
need a simulator in my
Yeah.
house to just get my muscle memory.
You're not wrong. It does mess with your head. It definitely messed with my head. And it's cool seeing some of the old school wheels here too. I think these might be C5 wheels. These ones I'm not sure on. These ones are cool.
Imagine you being able to do the bling bling in this shop.
Oh, these wheels would break my neck 100%. It's kind of cool seeing the old like advertisement posters for Mustangs and stuff. Who is Steve Saline? And
You're gonna get destroyed.
I'm sure I'm gonna upset someone, but who is Steve Saling? Please tell me in the comment section who he is and what he did.
How big are these wheels?
He's the one presenting the cars though, so I guess he's like an old racer, like old NASCAR racer or something. Very cool. Dude, this artwork looks sick though. It's like Fast and Furious style.
This guy looks like the Apple dude.
Steve Jobs?
Yeah. Or did I?
Yeah, big wheels. You know what's crazy?
You still need balancers?
I think the rear brakes, now someone will have to check the part numbers for me on this, but I believe the rear brake Brembos on this are pretty much the same size as what was on the front of the 34 GTR.
34.
Like on the front, these are on the rear.
Yeah.
This is such a big car to have to stop. These things weigh something like 5,000 pounds or something crazy. They're heavy. I wonder what that is in tons. I need to look that up, but these are a big car. Look, the wheel is almost the same size as May crouched down. What are these? It should be on the side. They're Pirelli tires. It's kind of nice. 20s. R20. 20s. Dude, wait, what? These are 305s.
That's wider than your FD.
Yeah. That's wild. I run 275s on my FD car in the rear. And 19s, these are 20s. Dude, the fronts are 305s too. Big tires. We might have a problem, guys.
I love how the camera...
Look at that smile. That's a dangerous smile.
Just like that.
You like a camera
recently,
center?
like, what was it? BMWs and like Audis have like this, they're like badge moves and the camera comes out.
Yeah, see, I would prefer that though instead of an obvious camera in the middle there.
I would prefer this.
Okay, well, you know, each to their own. They got a nice little waiting room here
That's so cool.
with a really cool kind of bike. Whoa, that intake looks really sick. Super cool. There's a lot of cool parts here, wheels. Whoa, that's cool.
Daytona International Speedway.
That's really cool. So we were saying at the start of this video that this shop has been open for a very, very, very long time.
I checked.
It's like 70 years.
1963.
1963 this shop opened.
Isn't that crazy? That's like right after World War.
Yeah, World War II. Well, the Corvette was made in 1953, pretty much right after World War II, and then 10 years later they opened this shop here.
And I was just talking to my dad this week. He said we were talking about inflation, right? And we're like freaking out about it right now. But when he was like in his 20s, $1 was 330 yen.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. $1 US was 330 yen.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And we had a big bubble pop, and then it's down to what we are having.
Yeah.
But to know that this company has existed that long,
It's crazy.
And
I wonder if the owner does know about the C3s
Right?
that we found abandoned in that rice field. This is cool. It looks like they got some dash stuff, like if you need to replace the dash.
Look, these are signs.
I wonder if those are converted actually, if that's kilometers or not. Interesting.
C6 and C5 Johnny O'Connell series Corvette shop.
That's cool. I don't actually know who Johnny O'Connell is. I'm sure
sorry,
he's
guys.
someone. I'm sorry, guys. We're learning here. Bunch of Corvette new badges, LS6 badges. It's so cool. Look at the hats too, Shelby hats. Oh, look at the old Coca-Cola bottles. Whoa. I'm curious about what this little like pack of money thing is though. Are those cigarettes? They might be cigarettes. It looks like a cigarette pack.
It says that. 20 cigarettes.
Oh, it does say 20 cigarettes. Oh, I'm also like, look at the Coke bottles.
Oh, wow.
Very cool. Because look, it has Atlanta, Georgia on them.
Look.
That's where the original factory was, I think.
Very old style. Mustang out.
I don't think that's an old hat though. I think you can still buy those new, yeah. That's only 4,000 yen, mate.
Oh.
Yeah, they're selling these. That's actually kind of cool. You know what they're not selling though?
What?
The Nike shoes that every Corvette owner has. You know the ones that we got Hugo? The little like Velcro ones? What are those called?
No, they're not Nike.
What are they? What do you call it? Balance. New Balance. New Balance. That's it. My bad. New Balance.
You don't
I'm
need
so
to
sorry.
flex. You didn't buy it. Your mom did.
Yeah, Mum bought those for Hugo. That's right. Anyways,
Brakes.
some brake calipers, wheels. Nice. It's literally like we've come to a shop for American cars. We can kind of see a little bit of a peek through the window here at their shop. Looks like there's an old C3 red one being worked on there. But I'm more interested in this, what appears to be a Yashio factory pink almost looking C6 maybe with a wing there? I wonder if that's like an old shop car. You can kind of see it in there. It looks really nice and pink. I'm curious about that car. That one's got me. Oh, dude, wait, is that a Lambo door in the air? I think it's a yeah, it's got Lambo doors. Oh my gosh. Let's have a quick look, see what we can find. They've got like frame repairing machines and stuff in here and looks like a ton of stuff. Coming around the side of the shop here, their workshop is huge and it is very cool. It's all American style. Absolutely love it. You just don't see stuff like this here. Full paint booth. Looks like they've got a ventilation, like prep area there. Very cool. Man, it's so cool to see this kind of stuff here. I know this might seem kind of normal to you guys, this kind of thing in the USA, especially if you're watching this, but to see this in Japan is next level. And once again, I want to really highlight to you guys, the grass is greener on the other side of the fence. Just like you guys think that Japanese cars are super cool, everyone here thinks American cars are super cool, and they all want those cars to tinker with and mess around with. They're the ball of cool cars, you know? So that's why this is so special here. And it's kind of just a little bit of a glance on the other side of the fence, I guess, for you guys here. And yeah, I think it's really cool. If I ever want to get an American car, I know where I'm going to be coming for it. These guys definitely got some of the good stuff. And I'm pretty stoked, honestly. It was really cool to find these guys so close as well.
Which one am I going to get?
We'll talk about that later. If you guys like this video, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. If for any reason you want to check out this place and you want to know where it is, link and information will be down in the description to their website if you want to purchase a car or anything like that. If you're based in Japan and you want to get some American muscle to represent home, to cruise around in on the streets, there's definitely a place you want to do it. So check them out. And with that, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
He said, son, when you grow up, would you be the savior of the broken, the beaten and the damned? He said, will you